what do I see in tech vendors or technology companies that are fast growth, high growth, successful, I guess is a good way to put it. There are several things that have come together, and so from a pure technology standpoint, there's some things that lead to what I think is a home run from what you're doing, and then there's also a different side of it. There's a behavior side of it that it gets to how you're doing it. So the first thing is, what are the hot things today? Well, this is kind of obvious, but it may not be a thing that you've solved yet. You have to be doing something that is cloud-based. There are a lot of definitions to that, but companies that buy technology are looking for cloud solutions mostly. You have to have something that's mobile first, or even think of it as device agnostic, because you don't control the endpoint anymore. And as a vendor, I see vendors who do this strategy that I think is a real danger, and that is I develop for every specific device, and that's just not scalable over time. It's not maintainable over time. So it really needs to be device agnostic. You need to deal with and understand connectivity across things and across people. So what is that? That's social technology, that's Internet of Things. And then lastly, you need to figure out how to stop using the words big data and turn that into smart data, because big data is a big pile of useless nothing. And smart data is data in context, in a workflow, given to the right person or people at the right time. And that's a really different thing. And then on the other side of that, what's the attitude or the behavior that I'm talking about? Well, some of that is really around becoming or transforming your company into a business that really is customer focused. And this is so cliche, but it's not really if you take it to a different level. So what do I mean? I don't mean that you define all the ways you could meet and interact with the customer. What I mean is turn it around and understand all the things the customer is trying to get from you, and then try to build a model that helps you meet that when you have the opportunity. So the customer want to have a conversation? Yes. Do they want support on Facebook? Maybe. Do they want, whatever it might be? You've got to transform your company. And the last bit of that behavior is that companies define customer facing in the wrong way, I think. They define customer facing as this little slither of people on the front of the sword. And the truth is, there are a whole lot of people behind that tip that are much more important to the experience from a customer and a prospect perspective. Yes, the salespeople are customer facing. Yes, your marketing people have that. Yes, your service people, but your shipping people and your finance people and so it goes back to that technology thing of your own use. So your own use in your own business, you've got to have that connectivity, get across those silos and bring all of your forces to bear as customer facing organizations, and that then can help you really get to what we're talking about. So behavior and the right technologies combined, but listening to the customer and really responding to what they need.